Thank you Skillshare for sponsoring this video. Because LEGO isn't just about all the big and pricey LEGO sets, today I'm going to give cheaper LEGO sets a chance and quickly review a bunch of them here on the channel. The LEGO City Police Car set is a neat and affordable product that makes it a perfect gift for kids ages 5 and up. There's a police officer included with cool prints on the torso for the badge, radio on the belt, police logo and walkie-talkie on the back, and he has this megaphone or flashlight extra that can be connected onto the jumper plates the car has. To access the interior, we need to remove this piece above, and there's plenty of space for the police officer to drive the car. If we remove the back windscreen, there's also a 2x2 space for the flashlight, which is cool. The car itself looks very stylish with the lights up top and front, and that front bumper will probably make kids wanna drive this into stuff, which should be fine as the car is quite sturdy and can handle a somewhat rough playtime without breaking. That air intake in the hood gives it a fast and powerful feel, and the printed bricks with the police logo on the sides are a major plus, as opposed to stickers. I like this a lot. It has good play value, police is a very popular theme for young kids, and so it feels like a no-brainer purchase for gift giving. A good alternative to this, or even something to get alongside it, is the LEGO City Electric Sports Car. It is a great set packing a surprising amount of play and storytelling for such a small and affordable product. The driver has this cool printed torso and a cap, but what surprised me was the charging station. I almost didn't even notice when I bought this. The build is quite simple but has this printed solar panel element, and the string you can take off this place and connect it to the car so that kids can play the scenario of, oh no, car's out of battery, we need to stop for a charge. And in the back there's even these two battery printed tiles that kinda support the story, which I find really cool. The car looks very sleek with these cool neon green elements that really make it stand out, including these ones at the front with these printed patterns that kinda match the one from the driver's jacket. To access the interior, we need to remove these windscreen elements to place the driver inside, and in the back the spoiler can be adjusted. Similar sized model to that of the police car, making these two a cool pair of vehicles to give to kids. If I had to pick between the two, I would probably go for the sports car because of that extra play that the solar panel assembly provides. But the police theme is always super popular, so it's not the easiest of choices. For Spidey and his amazing friends show fans, here's the perfect LEGO set, Spider-Man's car and Doc Ock. I'm quite amazed by how much stuff this LEGO set has, especially when comparing it to other products within a similar price range. You have two characters, a lamppost built with the spider web element and a car. That's crazy good value. The characters included are Spidey and Doc Ock, instantly recognizable when compared to the show. Doc Ock even has the tentacles on her back that she uses to grab some crystals, which is cool. The lamppost build is quite simple and has the spider web made of a somewhat bendable material to catch the villain, though it kinda makes the lamppost unbalanced if you place it higher up. Spidey's car is a very straightforward build with printed details for the spider logo and car headlights, and in the back there's even these two web elements that look like they're about to be shot and actually glow in the dark, which is super cool. What I really like about these 4+ sets is that they're very easy for kids to build, as the instructions are laid out in a way where in the pages the left side is purely dedicated to highlighting the pieces you need, and the right side the way you're supposed to assemble them, whereas with other products with higher age ratings, the way the steps are laid out make it easier for kids to skip a step every now and then. Again, I'm really impressed by how much play this set provides, and at this price range there's not a whole lot of LEGO products that offer the same. Now, while LEGO is fun and all, I like to take some breaks here and there and explore ways of making better videos, new videography techniques, learn new skills to make 3D projects for my printers, and that's where Skillshare comes into play. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry experts across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. Skillshare can help you take your career, skills, hobbies, passions, or side hustles to the next level. Marcus Brownlee, for example, the biggest tech YouTuber in the planet, has an exclusive class on Skillshare for YouTube success that totally aligns with most of what I do as a product reviewer, from which I've learned lots of incredible insights I'm applying to my own channel. And if you'd like to learn from industry professionals on video shooting and editing so you can make LEGO videos like mine, Skillshare is the right place for it. I might even host a class there myself. How does that sound? The first 500 people to use my link in the description will receive a 1-month free trial of Skillshare to test the waters, so get started today. Now, back to LEGO set reviews. For the Spider-Man fans, here's a cool one. For a set this small, it features a lot of different things, which is surprising, starting with the two characters, Spider-Man and Venom Dog Ock. Spider-Man needs no introductions here and even features arm printing, which is not that common to see in LEGO minifigures. He also has this web shooter element you use like this to attack Doc Ock. The assembly of the tentacles is quite impressive, and the prints the character has explain why this is the Venom variant, as half of his decorations are Venom styled. Doc even has a secondary face expression with a full Venomized face. There's this lamppost side build with lots of objects around, all of which the villain can grab with his regular hands, but also the mechanical ones, including the funny banana peel element, explosives, bone, fish bottle and the crystals, which my set had a full set of extras. The top of the lamp has a bar element onto which Doc can grab himself up. Spider-Man's bike is a simple build that you can ride like this, even featuring a printed Spider-Man logo element in the front and 2 stud shooters on these sides. All in all, lots of play potential here for a set that is quite small and affordable, and probably the cheapest way you can get yourself a LEGO Spider-Man minifigure at the moment, so I can personally say that I'm quite happy with this purchase. The LEGO Creator 3-in-1 Space Shuttle has got to be one of the best LEGO sets ever made. Kids love space, so that's a no-brainer choice right there. And then the value you get out of this product is the best out of most similarly priced LEGO sets out there. The main model is the Space Shuttle, which looks very sleek and is sturdy enough to handle some swooshing. A few wheels underneath would have made this even better. You can adjust this thruster in the back, and the bay doors actually open, revealing a crane arm and satellite, expanding the play possibilities even further. If kids get tired of this model, they can take it apart and rebuild it into an astronaut or a cool-looking spaceship with the extra instruction manuals provided, which also helps develop creative rebuilding skills, so this thing is really cool. For the dinosaur-loving people out there, on the other hand, the LEGO Creator Mighty Dinosaur set is old, but gold. Being a Creator 3-in-1 product means that you can build one out of 3 different models at a time with the building instructions provided with the box, a pterodactyl, a triceratops, and a T-Rex of course, which is the best model out of the 3. It has a lot of joints on every limb, making it a model that's perfect for play and to display in many different poses. The head is both cute and menacing at the same time, and the lower jaw even opens to reveal all of those LEGO teeth elements. It also comes with this neat side build of a set of bones, probably the dinosaur's last meal, which is awesome for storytelling purposes. The fact that this model was first launched 7 years ago and is still being sold just proves how popular and how good a product it is. Star Wars microfighters have been around for almost 10 years now, and surprisingly enough, this was the first time the Boba Fett's starship has made it into the sub-theme. I was not expecting it to be able to fit a minifigure in both positions, though it actually manages that quite well, and there's even the ability to close the cockpit, turning the side panels and shooting the shooters. I don't think microfighters usually have these much play features. On top of that, it has an exclusive Boba Fett minifigure that goes the extra mile by having both feet and arm printing. All of these for the sweet price of $10. 85 pieces, not the best of deals, but at this price point you don't really need to think that deep into things. For an impulse buy kinda set, you can't really ask for much better than this. The Creator 3-in-1 Magical Unicorn is such a perfect and affordable gift any unicorn-loving kid would go mad about receiving. The build is very straightforward and easy to follow along. I had my 5-year-old doing it with ease, even though this is a 7+ product. Even though it comes with this display base of sorts, you can actually remove it from there and pose the limbs to be in all 4s on the ground. The colorful tail can also be moved up and down, and in the back there's some LEGO studs if you want to mount a LEGO minifigure of your own collection up there. Being a 3-in-1 model means there's extra instruction booklets for you to build a seahorse or a peacock, I wanna say, which you can build one at a time, though let's be real here, the unicorn is the reason you and I bought the set. Great value, affordable LEGO product, and perfect for gift giving. The LEGO City Burger Truck is one of the funniest LEGO models I've built in a while. Despite the look, the build was very straightforward and appropriate for the age marking displayed in the box. The set comes with the burger truck, obviously, and 2 minifigures, the owner of the whole thing with a cool cooking outfit and a customer walking away with a gigantic burger on its hands. What's really cool about this is the fact that the burger stall can actually be taken out of the truck and displayed separately, giving us a better view of the truck itself. That has opening doors, a roof you can take off to place the driver in there, and some very cool flame pattern prints on the sides. The stall opens up like this with this printed burger sign, has some ketchup and payment machine machine in there, some doors on this side for the chef to go inside, and I like how the whole thing is shaped like a huge burger, with all of the different layers of ingredients on these sides, and some tiles for seeds at the top. The top, by the way, can also be removed, so that we can better access the interior to place the chef working. There's definitely some very cool low-budget options in the city theme, but if you have a little more to spend on a LEGO set, this burger van is great. Here's another LEGO set for the Spidey and his amazing friends show fans. Hulk vs Rhino truck showdown. On the minifigure side of things, 3 are included in the box: Spidey of course, Hulk and Rhino. All have their respective vehicles of sorts, with Spidey owning a flyer device that can be attached to his legs and has these flicker shooter pieces for some action. Spidey also has this rubbery web element to catch the bad guys. But the other 2 characters have these massive trucks. Hulk's one matches his color scheme quite well, has some engine details to give a power impression, and I love the fists at the front to ram into Rhino's truck, which in turn also matches its driver color scheme and overall shape. The printed wedge at the front with the eyes is kinda cool, as is the tile for controls there by the sitting position, and we can't really miss the horn at the front, which makes for a very obvious play feature in which kids will be wanting to battle the trucks against each other, I'd assume. They're very sturdy and won't fall apart so easily. Rhino will want to knock down this vault to steal it with some treasure inside, and he is able to keep it on the back of his truck for the heroes to chase after him. And if that wasn't enough, there's also a container with an hot dog inside for a bit more play and storytelling. There's lots of fun to be had with this set, and wheeled vehicles are always a hit with kids, no pun intended, so I'm sure whoever gets this as a gift will surely be thrilled with it. As a Star Wars prequels fan, I wanted this LEGO set for the longest time, Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. First and foremost due to the minifigures. The R4 droid is a must, and Obi-Wan himself just as much. He comes with his blue lightsaber and a hood piece he can use instead of the era element, but the highlight for me has to be the exclusive Kaminoan minifigure, Town Wee, never seen before in LEGO form. Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter is quite sleek and was very enjoyable to put together, with some very interesting building techniques going on. You expect to fit the pilot in the cockpit like so, and as for the droid, you need to take his head off and place it on top of this turntable element, allowing it to spin around, while the rest of the body can be kept in this cargo hold here for safekeeping. There's even a clip down here for us to store the lightsaber and a retractable landing gear as well. I must admit, I wasn't the biggest fan of all of the sticker use in the model, but it does add much needed detail to the whole thing, so in the end, I can understand its use. Very sturdy model to pick up and fly around, and there's 2 stud shooters above the wings for some extra play, as well as a few extras being included in the box in case you lose some. I'm totally biased in saying this, being the Star Wars prequels fan that I am, and although this wasn't the most affordable LEGO set I've bought in a while, it's one I don't regret buying at all. The LEGO Harry Potter The House Elf is one of the most popular LEGO Harry Potter sets at the moment, for reasons I don't really understand, but I will say that it makes quite the impression when fully assembled, especially when you place the eyes, it almost feels like it's alive and looking back at you. Aunt Marge's cake was an interesting build, Riddle's diary not as much, as it was quite the bulky build to accommodate Harry's brick-built sock. The house elf itself is capable of posing the arms, fingers and turn the head due to ball joints, also making it possible to hold some of the items it comes with as shown in the box. And hidden inside Dobby's body, a golden heart tile which was a very cute Easter egg to be found during the build process. Maybe the slightly affordable price tag is part of the reason of the model's popularity, or maybe the fact that it is such an iconic character of the series. I still like minifigure-based Harry Potter sets or the talking sorting hat better, but if you're a fan of Dobby the House Elf, you can't really go wrong with this one. The LEGO Super Mario Bowser's Muscle Car expansion set is the most excited I've been about a Mario set since the 18+ Bowser from 2 years ago. Despite being an expansion set to the starter course sets, I love the fact that it works as a standalone product that doesn't necessarily require the starter courses to be played with. The Bowser build has been seen before done in a very similar way in Peach's Castle expansion, but it's the car that's the most appealing to me. Maybe it's the color scheme, the purple and yellow combo is lovely, and those 3x3 macaroni elements around the wheels are amazing. Maybe it's the car's expression at the front, or the fact that the yellow lever with the pink ball throws the bombs away from the opening trunk, opens that grey mini Bowser mouth at the front of the car, or the fact that if you do place one of the playable characters in the driving seat, an engine sound will start playing and the lever will make the car honk.
What? Considering the piece count of 450 pieces and no stickers, the set is quite affordable and feels like an insane value proposition you don't often see with LEGO Super Mario products.
So yeah, this to me has got to be one of the best LEGO Super Mario playsets in a very long while. Hope you all enjoyed this collection of quick reviews for cheaper LEGO sets. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.